It's a flight attendant Vlogmas edition. Sorry. I'm bored. Alright, so I'm not really bored. More, I don't know. It's a long night. It's medium here, eating chocolates too. It's the middle of the night. I should say morning. Yes, it's 5:36 in the morning. And it shows, you know, I'm in Dania Beach. So I'm in Fort Lauderdale. I'm up this early in the morning. Actually, I haven't been asleep. Due to the fact I have a red eye to do tonight. So red eye to my hometown, Denver. So that's good. That's gonna be good that I'm going to Denver. Bad news is I don't get to stay, and that it's gonna blow. But that's why I'm up right now, cause I gotta change my sleep schedule in order to make sure I stay up during the flight tomorrow, or really tonight. Cause we leave tonight. Too many schedules. Leave tonight at 7:30. Okay. Well, we have to be at the airport at 7:30 tonight, and that's East Coast time. And we go to Denver and everything, and then leave Denver same day. But it's gonna be like almost midnight, but it's not midnight. It's gonna be like 11 something, and then we get back to Fort Lauderdale at like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. So 24 hours, I'll be back in Fort Lauderdale, going to sleep again. So, just finishing up. I don't know. It's just been a weird. So like, one of the videos it wouldn't post, so it took me a while to post. I try to get it posted on today's the 15th, right? Yeah, so I try to get it posted on the 14th. Then post. So I get it posted early in the morning on the 15th, and you're probably saying it's the one with it's the polish. That one right there. The polish video. Talking about, you know, being polished, you know, being presentable. And so I got that one up on late on the 15th, and then the one that I actually recorded on the 14th while I was in Orlando is finishing up right now. It's got 3 minutes as it's what's it called, export. 3 minutes of export, and then I'll probably upload it on YouTube and just put it on a schedule to be released later on, and everything like that. But so I'm recording this one right now while I'm doing this and before I go to bed. So I was going to talk about something tonight that happened during the, oh yeah, so I'm working with my crew and everything like that, and let me give you a little, for you guys that don't understand some of the stuff, some of the terminology in the airline industry, well, at least for my airline. You have two different kinds of schedules. Let's do the schedules. I'll do the other kind of terminology later, but schedules. So you have a schedule where you have one schedule where you have a group of people, a group of flight attendants, which is usually 3 of us, because on our aircraft, a majority of our aircraft, there's in need for 3 flight attendants. So that's one schedule. And then there's two other schedules that where one of them is just one flight attendant and the other one is two flight attendants. Those two types of schedules are called chase schedules or pairings. We use pairings. We call them pairings as far as schedules. So pairings and schedules interchangeable as a terminology, but so I'm on a regular pairing, a regular schedule where it's 3 of us, and then if we need a 4th flight attendant, then we'll get a chaser, or if we need 2 other flight attendants, then we get the other schedule where there's 2 chasers or 2 flight attendants that join us. So we're sitting there and I'm talking to one flight attendant, and we just, it's only day 2, and I've always noticed this about this one flight attendant, but I'm talking to this other flight attendant. We're talking, and like, yeah, it's strange how this one flight attendant keeps leaving us, just out on their own and everything like that. And most times when you're working in a group of 3, or even the one that's 2, you stick together unless say I go to Denver and I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna be around, you guys can go hang out with family and stuff like that, then that's such and such. But at least I'm letting you know that I'm not gonna be around. So like, and when I get to the airport, I might go, like, hey, I'll catch you guys later, go rent a car or whatever, and I bail out, and they go catch the shuttle van to the hotel, blah blah blah. But when you're in a pairing together, and there's 3 of you or even 2 of you, and you there's no difference in what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go to the hotel together and everything like that. Or you usually stick together. So you get off the plane, and you walk off the plane, and you walk through the airport, and you get to the hotel shuttle pickup, and you're all together. You stick together. This flight attendant doesn't do that. We get off the plane, and then the next thing you know, they're like jetting off, like just out of there, and we're like, oh, okay, so like, what's the deal? Like, you don't want to walk with us or something like that. But they're always in a rush. Like, they don't care about being a team player, cooperating or coming together and working together and everything like that. Even when we're doing our checks on the plane and we're doing all-call, what we call all-call is when the lead flight attendant checks to make sure, gets a verbal, what's the word I'm looking at? A verbal confirmation that that flight attendant has done their security and compliance checks and everything is good on their end. So like on the plane that we just got off of, there's 5 of us, right? So I'm the lead flight attendant. I'm the one that's responsible for most of the plane, in the cabin and stuff like that. So when I close my door, I arm it, and I tell the other flight attendants to arm their doors and everything. And so once I verify that visually on my screen that every door has been locked and everything like that, I call all the flight attendants at once, and we get on the phone and we like, we do our flight attendants, saying my door's armed and everything like that. Then the next flight attendant says the same thing if their doors are armed, and if the cabin is ready for to go and everything like that. Then the next one does that, and the next one does that. And everybody usually stays on the phone, or they're supposed to stay on the phone, and waits till everybody finishes to make sure everything's good. Well, this person doesn't do that. This person, and this is that person is the second person that's on the phone. So I do mine. I don't, you know, my doors are armed. And then they start doing theirs, and the next thing you know, they hang up. It's like, what are you doing? Like, wait. Like, it's not gonna kill you to wait 10 seconds for the other 2 flight attendants to finish what they have to say, telling me that their door's armed and everything like that. Like, stop hanging up the phone real quick. Stop running away when we get to the airport. Now, I understand if it's like the go home day and you're trying to rush off because you got another flight to catch or something, you know, like you gotta jet out real quick, or you gotta go use your restroom, whatever. Fine, when we home, bye, see ya. Okay, but when we're at another city and you don't have other plans and you haven't told us that you got other plans or anything like that, just chill. Like, walk with the rest of the crew. Stop being a jerk, essentially, and walking off. So me and the other flight attendant were like, yeah, you know, it's, you know, some people really should just be really should be chasers instead of part of the crew. Because if you're a chaser, then yeah, you know, you can spend all the time you want by yourself because you are by yourself. So we were like, yeah, some people just need to be chasers, and everything like that. So even when we got to the hotel, like, they grabbed their bags, went into the hotel, and grabbed their key and like left, like went to their room. And usually when we get to the hotel, we usually, okay, you go into the hotel like quickly or something like that, right? But we're right behind you, and so we usually get all there like, even if we haven't finished signing into the hotel, you know, and you're the first one, you ready to go to your room, usually sit there and be like, hey, what time do you guys want to leave the hotel to go to the airport the next day? And then we come to agreement, and then you bail out and you go to your room. That's fine. Not this person. They like literally signed the book to sign in for the hotel room, grabbed their key, and left. And we're like, oh, okay, I guess, I don't know. And so me and the other flight attendant were like, well, I guess we'll leave at 6:30 to go to the airport. Hopefully they know, or whatever. But then we had a flight attendant who was there on the shuttle with us that wasn't working with us. But they didn't have a hotel room just yet. Sometimes this happens, and it's just because they were called in to work last minute. And so I guess even though it was a couple hours earlier, they just never ever the, you know, transition of paperwork or whatever just never made it to the hotel on time. And so they were trying to figure out why they didn't have a hotel room and everything like that. So me and the other flight attendant, even though this person's not even working with us, we stayed downstairs to make sure they had a hotel room. That's courteous, you know what I'm saying? That's just making sure that your fellow crew member, even though they're not in your crew, is okay. They get a hotel room, make sure they have a room. And if something was going to take forever, come to one of our rooms. You can, you know, chill out. I mean, this room's like, look, I got a refrigerator in this room, right? That's the bedroom in there, right? And look, that's a couch, right? And that, not only that couch, but it's a pull-out couch. Get this set back up, I'm sorry. But it's a pull-out couch. So, if need be, and I've done it before where I've had flight attendants who didn't have a room, you know, I'm like, hey, I'm in this hotel, I got a pull-out couch. You can sleep on the pull-out couch. So, it's just common courtesy, man. It goes back to, you know, one of the other videos with flight attendants' family, and everything like that. You grow a bond and everything like that. this, you know, helps out when you guys are working together, because you know this person's got your back regardless. So with this person always leaving and you not trying to be around you all the time, it makes you feel like this person can do their job, but it's just, you don't think they will have your back when things go down or something like that. So it's like hard to really trust a person like that when you have to worry about doing things on, like, when we're in the air, we depend on each other. And when you do certain things out on a regular basis outside of work, and when you're on layovers and stuff like that, or even on the plane, it just makes you that there's a gap. And so it's like, okay, I have this problem, but can I depend on this person to back me up or support me in order to solve this problem? Because if not, then why are you here? And in this job, you really need that support from each other, because anything could happen. I mean, there could be a fight on the plane, and you don't know if that other flight attendant's going to be there to help you out because you're in the middle of it, or are they just going to sit there and pull out their phone like regular people and just be like filming it? Or if there's a medical emergency, are they going to be there to, you know, bring you everything? Or are they just going to sit back there and be like, I'm not going to get involved? Like, you need to know this stuff. And so if you're not going to be involved, you don't need to be in this airline. You don't need to be in this industry, because we depend on each other. Crew resource management. It's one of my other videos that I make. So, I mean, yeah. So, all in all, what I'm trying to tell you guys, you know what I'm saying? Once if you're a flight attendant now, just know that does reflect on you. So just, you know, communicate with the crew, walk with the crew. You're a crew. You know what I'm saying? You're not solo, you're a crew. Now, if you are a chaser, when you're a chaser, most people are like, I hate being a chaser because I feel like I'm always by myself. I don't want to be part of the crew, and the crew doesn't accept me. If you're a crew and you have a chaser, include them into your crew. They're part of your crew too. They just work in a different type of pairing. If you are part of a crew, stick with your crew. You know what I'm saying? Just, or relay information like, hey, I'm gonna go do this. I'll catch you guys later. Politeness, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And for those who are coming into the industry, just remember that, you know what I'm saying? Even though you're new, you're still part of the crew, because we all have the same training and everything like that. So there's no real difference except for a date of hire, really. We all have the same training and everything like that. So remember that. Just let people know, like, if they try to discriminate against you, like, oh, you're junior, get out of here, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, look, I had the same training you did and everything like that. Please treat me as an equal. Or, you know, hey, okay, maybe I don't understand this part. Can you inform me so I know for next time, or something like that, so we can work as a crew? That is the whole basis of working as a flight attendant, you know, working as a crew. But this video is already long enough. It's longer than I wanted it to be. I only wanted it to be like 10 minutes, but I guess I keep rambling on. Luckily, yesterday's video that's being posted is only a couple minutes, like less than 10. But anyways, I'm gonna go to bed and everything. My body's shutting down right now because it's tired. But yeah, thanks for watching once again. Definitely hit subscribe, hit like, share this video, share my videos and everything like that, so other people can see them and everything like that. So I guess that's it. Also drink a lot of water. Definitely, I guess I will talk to you guys later. I'll see about filming some stuff for this red eye, but it's gonna be crazy. Long night. All right, I'm out. Thank you once again. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you want me to talk about anything, definitely put it inside the comments and everything like that, or tweet me at you know, there we go, Vegas23 on Twitter and everything like that. Let me know if there's anything you want to talk about. or want me to talk about. So I'll talk to you guys later. Once again, peace out. Holla.